So friends, one of the very key elements of Captain New America's strategy, and yeah, Captain, that makes me kind of a military person, right? Strategy is to control the environment. We are going to work to control the campaigns that we go after, that we implement to make the New America Party a reality, to make the New America Network successful, and to make that campaign of getting the president, King Small Hands Donald, impeached. That's right. But it's going to be just more than that. We're going to be annoying. That's the thing that they did 250 years ago. They didn't just win with battles. They won by surviving, by not losing. And that's how we are going to start from one person and grow and build a party, build a network, build campaign after campaign after campaign that's going to annoy King Small Hands Donald, starting with King Small Hands Donald, the nickname, and go beyond. We can do all kinds of things that are going to annoy him into the bathroom all day long. As long as journalists just keep following up, and they're going to have to, because they're stories. And that's what Donnie wants. He wants King Small Hands Donald wants to be in the news all the time. And we are going to do that for him by constantly coming up with new things that have not been seen before, like the poly market. You know, there's people betting on whether or not he's going to be impeached by the end of the year. People betting on whether or not he's going to release Ghislaine Maxwell by the end of the year. Those are things that we are going to pay attention to, because they're good impeachment, but bad also by the pardoning thing. That's are you going to pardon her today? Now, what about Small Hands Donald? The nickname Small Hands Donald. Is there going to be a poly market bet on that? People, whether or not he's going to recognize that his nickname doesn't bother him or something like that. Poly market, Kalshi. Those betting things, they're going to get under his skin, because we're going to do that. The arch, how about that one? The arch is going to be a big one. He wants to build this big arch in Washington, D.C. We want him to build it. Captain New America says build the arch, because we are going to control the name. It's going to be the Arch of New America. After America votes on November 3rd to retake the House of Representatives, and then send the articles of impeachment to the Senate. That's what's going to happen. And when that happens, we are going to rename the Arch of New America, because we defeated fascism. That's what it's going to be. And then you're going to get into, when did the Arc de Triomphe in Paris happen? And that's going to be a good one. Ask him. See if he actually, even knows what that is. Napoleon did it. Napoleon did it because of some battles that he won, and he was celebrating his army. But he wasn't around for it when it actually got done. It took 3 decades for it to get finally built. And he was long gone, being exiled in St. Helena. Where's Donnie going to get exiled to after he gets impeached and thrown out and arrested and has his perp walk? Is he going to get exiled to Alcatraz? That's going to be something. Will King Small Hands Donald get exiled to Alcatraz? There's a bet. Will Poly Market have that? That's a good one. I'll actually put money on that one. Before the end of 2028. Will Donald get exiled to Alcatraz? Stuff like that. We can just annoy our king over and over and over again on a daily basis. That's how we're going to win and make him quit. Right? He's got his 1776 slush fund, thinks life is great. Oh, he controls everything. No, the revolution is here. The New America Revolution is here, and we are going to go and make a difference in America's life, America's future. We're going to get him out of office. That's what Captain New America said. We're going to get him out of office as fast as possible. starting with things like build the arch of New America. That's right, because we are going to control the name, not you. How's that going to make you feel, Donald, when that comes up? Captain New America says build the arch and he's going to control the name. Do you still want to build the arch, Donald? Or are you going to put it on the back burner now? There's one. There's a question for you. There's a polymarker. Will that question get asked in an upcoming interview?